Hello everybody and welcome back to the Perseverance event, Stage 7, Desperate Measures. Okay, we're getting desperate now. The Nissan R390 GT1 is our opponent for this race. And we got to get in the draft here behind him for 30 seconds. And it's Magnus. Oh, not the draft. Sorry, that's not the right word. We have to tailgate him. So we just have to stay behind him. You can actually get alongside him as long as you don't overtake him. It can be tricky because the corners can be tricky. He's slow in the corners, so it's difficult to sort of get in and out of the corners as slowly as he does and then get behind him on the straights. As you can see, I'm not doing that. But it's okay. There's a slow section coming up. So what I did here is I took this real slow. Got up with him. Didn't get on the accelerator quickly enough out of that corner. So you can see I'm not adding to my time. But through here, you can kind of feather the throttle a little bit, play around, just stay behind him. We've got 5 seconds to go. Get nicely out of this corner. And there we go. 30 seconds. And then into the final 2 corners. The classic overtake of the penultimate corner. Block him off for the last corner. And, yep, there we go. And we'll even slow down and draw him in. Okay, so there's the first race of Mr. Magnus in his Nissan R390 GT1. Mine looks a lot better than his because my livery is pretty cool. And right, win without being overtaken or going off track. Okay. So we're going for average speed as well. So don't get overtaken. Now, the trick here is to overtake Magnus in a spot where he cannot overtake you back. And we're on the short course as well. So, when you overtake him, you've got to get it done and make sure that he's not going to come back at you. Because even if he just gets a ball hair of a nose in front of you, he failed. So, I nudged him. Just to make absolutely sure. I just gave him a bit of a nudge, and you can see I pulled 200 meters on him instantly, so there we go. It did cost me a little bit of the off track, 0.3 of a second, and from here it's pretty much as simple as keep the average speed. So try not to slide it around too much, try not to slide it through here, because there you'll go way off the track and then you'll fail. And then the final 2 corners can be a little bit tricky, but it's not the end of the world. I've got enough average speed in the pocket to, you see, if this was the last lap, I would easily be winning this race. The average speed makes it so that you can't really reel Magnus back in to do any bot management, but that's okay. We've done pretty much by this stage, you've done enough, and if you can do any bot management, still certainly continue to do so, but you should be okay. I would think that with maybe one grip upgrade, so maybe a tires and a suspension upgraded to level 3, and maybe a body upgrade to level 3 or a drivetrain upgrade to level 3. That kind of thing, I think you'd be okay to complete this whole event. I've got all level 3 because I didn't read properly. So I thought it was, as I've said before, I thought it was a required PR, not a recommended PR. Right, another simple race. It's a hunter event. So it's got quite a lead on us, a whole 1.1 kilometers. But it's fine, we're fast. This car's quick. The other car is a Nissan Silvia, so no problems. And we'll just gun it up the straight here. nice and early on the brakes, nicely through the corners and on the accelerator as quickly as possible. And you can see, oh, there we go, off track again. That's more than likely again the cat looking for attention and rubbing his face into my hands while I'm busy driving and pushing me all kinds of off the track. But it's fine because I'm showing you this, so if I'd failed it, I would have edited it out the video. So because when I fail things, it's like, yeah, no, you don't want to see someone fail it, you want to see how to do it. So yeah. Yeah. There we go, first place, and bang. Okay, he's busy. Hello? Yeah. Now the cat is here by me now while I'm busy recording. Okay, so the last one of this stage. We need to win within 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, that's not going to be a problem because this is like a 1 minute lap. No, the timer hasn't started, only starts when you cross the line. And we're up against the Raven. And whoever that was, I didn't see. It was a Canadian gentleman or lady. But yeah, easy, but passed them both in turn 1, and now it's just pedal to the metal and get it done in 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is not difficult at all with this car and given the upgrades that you have. Yeah, again, if you are, well, the upgrades I have, which is all level 3. If you're struggling, put more upgrades on. But if you have all level 3 upgrades, you really won't struggle with this at all. Not at all. It's really, really simple. Like I say, I upgraded this car too much, and that's my own fault. Now we're entering the slower part of the track, and 30 seconds to go, so that is plenty of time. Alright, we're coming out here, 2 corners to go, 20 seconds, lots of straights, lots of high speed. You think, oh, 20 seconds, that's not a long time. Yes, it is. In a race car, 20 seconds is forever. So I'm taking it pretty easy here. I'm not pushing it too hard because I know I've got plenty of time. I have 2 seconds left on the clock. So what was it, okay, well, it won't tell us the proper time there because it counts from before the timer started. So anyway, it's done. Stage 7 is done. Let's collect our rewards. Will you give us any rewards? Yeah, but no gold. That's not very nice. Okay, let's move on. To stage 8 backfire. Right, Michael is right. He is. Okay, well, whatever. We have to win this event. I never pay attention to whatever it is they say. Because if I'm not sure of a goal, I can always just hit pause and it gives you the abbreviated version of the nonsense they talk there. So here we just got to win. It's 54 seconds. You can see Magnus's time there. So this is an autocross event, and we're at Nürburgring. Are we going to go the long way? Yes, it's the longer track because it's 54 seconds. Otherwise, we would have won in about by now, about 35 seconds, we would have won that one. If it was the shorter version of the track, but we're not. We're on the full course here, so. Nicely into this sort of also kind of a spoon curve, and going out. We can back off. Here we go. 54 we needed. 53.9. Yep. That's how you bot manage. Okay, so someone gave advice. It's solid advice. Good. Average speed of 174 kph, and we've got to impress some reps. Reps from where? What are they repping? Do we want to impress them? Are they from Heineken? If they're from Heineken, then hell yeah. Let's impress them. get some free beer, man. I think this car would look better in a Heineken sponsorship. Right now it looks like it just drove past some kiddies' kindergarten and they sort of, I don't know, squiggled on it. I don't like this vinyl, not at all, really. I remember this car in reality watching a race, and I was like, well, that thing just looks stupid amongst all the other cars that looked like race cars. This looked like a kindergarten project. And it still does. Right, so the average speed, this track gets faster. It's slow in the beginning and it gets faster towards the end. So you get your average speed up towards the end. Right here, this chicane here is not really a chicane, it's just flat out. And you can see our average speed is climbing. A little bit on the brakes for this one. Try not to slide it out too wide. Bring it into this corner here. And here we go, onto the back straight. We've got to make up some time, so we've got to make speed. But 175 is coming up, it's coming up quickly. The chicane, well, slow down a little bit. Take as much of the inside curve as you can and then straight on the accelerator. And you can see we're at 177. So we can take it nice and easy through here, but then straight back on the gas. We're just over 175 and there we go. Not a problem. We needed 174, but I always round up to like 175 or whatever it might be. Okay, so 3 more to go and we have a car. I remember the penultimate race being difficult, not necessarily this one, or the last one. So let's just take a look at what this one is. There's the Nissan again, and it's a head-to-head. So a lot of these events are like very repetitive. Again, we're going head-to-head with Magnus, who's in the Nissan, and we just had the job of beating. So it's the same event on a different track. Hello, Cat. You want to say something? Cat wants to go outside. It's a bit chilly outside, so the door's closed. So, just wait, kitty cat. Right. Where were we? Okay, yeah, so it's the same event as like a head-to-head against the Nissan with Magnus. Magnus is not fast. He's fast, but he's not fast in the corners. The Nissan is fast, but it's not faster than this car. They're pretty well matched, I think, with the upgrades I've got on. I'm a bit quicker than that Nissan, I would imagine. His Nissan. Yeah, that's the other thing. You never know what upgrades they have on their cars. So you just know it's a Nissan R390 GT1, which in the game I have, and I have it fully upgraded, and I have a Calsonic blue and red livery on it that I made in the vinyl editor, which took forever to do. And yeah, I can say that car is better than this one. So I don't actually need this Porsche in order to complete the series, because I have the Nissan. I actually have the series that this car races in complete. Hello? Say? No? Okay. Just moaning and bloody females, you know. Where are the boys? Where are the boys are being nice and quiet? Just let me finish recording. Friggin' hell, cat. Like 5 minutes. Okay, so that was a pretty simple event, and yeah, just let Magnus catch us up there, and a lovely interview with a kitty cat too. Okay, 2 more events to go. This one I think is the speed snap that was tricky. Took a few goes. Win this without going off track. That part is not a problem. It's getting to 226 kph. So this took me a few goes. Really, this whole beginning part doesn't matter at all what you do. Just don't damage your car. So you can see I'm going nice and slow, just taking it easy. It's all about how you get out of this corner here. So you can watch my accelerator and my brake, and then weave, and I'm telling you, I only just did that. 227.14. Yeah, that took a few goes. That was yeah. That was like, wow, this one's a bit difficult. Maybe I should put another upgrade on. But I thought, nah, I was losing, but finishing second. Well, like so close. But I figured, nah, just if I get that corner absolutely perfect, I can do it. So yeah, that's it. And then just a 2-lap race, really. And in this race against Ahmed, you can damage, you can go off track, you can do whatever you want. So really, this is not tough. We're going to just dive on the inside of turn 1, and that is it. That is it. It is over. So we're going to fast forward, or actually we're not going to fast forward. We're just going to edit towards to the end. Okay, so there you can see I'm way ahead of Ahmed, and race over. There we go, P1, and event done, stage complete. And let's have a look at our rewards. We have only 10 gold. Oh well, so we didn't get too much gold, but we got a car, so one for the collection, I guess. The most important thing is you get the VP, and the VP allows you, that gives you gold and R dollars and M dollars and a car. So yeah, that's the most important thing to collect. There's our Porsche. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Until the next one, have a good time all the time. Cheers.